What up, everyone? We haven't done a video in a bit, but since we are in Cancun, we're about to dive into this because I know how hard vacation can be for one when we are on a fitness journey and working on a version of ourselves. And this is something that we focus on inside Stronger in Numbers, is that we need to do the daily habits. We need to do the things that we were doing before our trip, because if we don't, when we return on a Monday or Tuesday, we already feel lost. We feel like we set ourselves up to fail. We're starting all over again. And the truth is, you are. And it's hard to get back into that routine when you've taken off 5 or 6 days. And what I want to talk about is discipline is not restriction. Discipline is a sign of respect. You love yourself enough, you prioritize yourself enough to show up and do the hard work. It's no longer making excuses, but you're stepping in and you're doing the damn thing. And I need you to listen, because this is the stuff that you need to do. Our small daily habits that we might be focusing on is reading a book, meditation, journaling, going out for a light walk, 10 minutes if that is. If it's self-care routine, the things that you were doing prior to the vacation trip, you need to continue. The more and more you stack your small habits, you are going to continue when you get home. I need you to do this, because if you don't, you are starting all over. So let's stop making excuses and let's lock in right now. When you are more disciplined, you are going to do the things. So our workouts, our walks, those little details that we were doing before are great, and we need to modify them. So maybe it's like doing a 20 to 25 minute workout instead of 45 minutes, because let's be real, we all want to go hit the beach and have a great time. Modify the things that you're doing, but still show up for yourself, because we are not punishing ourselves. We are pushing towards a better version. We're protecting that version because we like what we see in the mirror. I love so much how I feel in my own body because I did the stuff for myself. I woke up feeling good because I am still doing the things that I would if I was back home. And that's where you need to lock in, is what is the daily habit? What is the routine that you want to look like on vacation? And we have an ebook that we provide clients of breaking it down of what is my goal when I travel, what I want to do more of, what I want to do less of, and how am I going to do this? When we write it down and get more clear on ourselves, we're going to show the fuck up and we're going to do the hard things. So maybe you take that time and answer those questions that I just said. But again, clarity equals success. If we don't have the clarity, why are you going to show up? Point blank. And this is the thing. Why I love who I am is because this is a part of my identity. And I've been doing this for so many years now. And I do have some bumps that I hit, if I'm being completely honest, but I don't put myself off to the side. My wife is doing her thing for Hazel Hair Co. with Intentional Hairdresser Coaching to Coach. And I'm like, you know what? I can go sit at the pool and go do all that. But I'm not doing the things and educating you on how to do this. This is the community that I want to grow. This is the clients that I want to work with that are like, you know what? I want to be a part of that, because she's doing the things that she's telling us to with our fitness, with our food, with showing up, with walking. Same thing for me. I have to do the things in my business to grow. So I don't put myself second because my wife is doing her thing. I was there supporting her, getting some content, love seeing all the ladies just thrive and getting more clear on their journey. And that's what we're doing here, is we want to gain that momentum. And it's not about being perfect, it's about being fucking consistent. Consistency is sexy. The more consistent you are, the more that you're going to keep doing. So let's talk a little bit about, the routines of what it might look like for you. Going back to your questions, are you doing a 20-minute walk every day? Getting some steps. I don't take the elevator because there's not really one here, but are you taking the steps instead? Are you moving more? Maybe instead of having that third drink, you have water. I'm not saying to cut out your alcohol or anything if that's what you enjoy, but we need to have it in moderation and not overdo it. So the more and more you eat throughout your day and not think of like more protein, more healthier options, it does set you back. We need to have some balance, so that way when you do get back, you're not stepping on that scale and be like, damn, why did I have all of that food? Well, we're getting really real with you and being just honest, is that we got to make some different choices. So, on your trip, the other thing to think about when we're looking at everything across the board is the small wins count. Vacation is hard. And if it was easy, everybody would do it. Meaning, if it was easy, everybody would show up to the gym before they go out to the pool. But what they're doing, and I'm sure you've done it, is you slept in and just living your best life. And that's totally okay. But we need to still do the things for ourselves. So whatever you do before you had got on this trip, I want you to modify it. It's your lifestyle. You are the only person that is holding you back from doing this. Your partner should support you and what you want to do on your trip. My partner supports my journey. I support her in what she's doing. So if you don't have a supportive partner in what you are doing for yourself, that is a problem, and you need to communicate effectively on how this is making you feel. Because really, when you get more clear with your partner and telling them and communicating to them, hey, this is what I need to do on my trip and please respect that, I'll get it done in the morning time, and then that way we can enjoy. There's being honest about it and talking about it. It might be really tough in the beginning because you are shifting into this different change. And when we do change into this new person, it is hard for the other person to get on board. But if you communicate how it makes you feel, talk about the hard things, and being upfront, you are going to be able to grow together, having those hard conversations. And hard conversations are hard, period. Like, it is what it is. Holly and I have had hard conversations when I was coaching soccer, and it's leaning on each other and telling them what exactly that you need to feel like yourself, because when you are yourself in your relationship, that relationship is stronger. That's how we are. We've been together 10 years, and it's the little things that we've done, the small actions of what I'm talking about, of what you need to get clear on. And, going into some other stuff about, like, when you're doing you're not missing out on the things by showing up for yourself. You're just, maybe the time is a little bit different. Maybe you're getting it done in the morning time, because if you say, oh, I'll just do it after lunch, that's not going to happen. You're not going to do it after lunch. We all know that. So do it in the morning time, get it done. And what you do on vacation, it's going to reflect the life that you are building. Not everybody wants to do this. Not everybody wants to take care of themselves, and that's why they stay where they are. But not you. You said that I want to make this a lifestyle instead of like a 3, 6 month, 9 month fix. I need to feel better in my relationship so I'm more confident in myself. I need to feel a way that I do when I walk out to that pool and I'm like, damn, I did this work and I deserve this time. This is my reward, to take off that shirt and feel so sexy, take off my towel when I'm out of the pool, those things. It needs to feel good of what you are doing, because you're making this a lifestyle and not just, oh, I did it for 6 months and now I get to go to the pool. When you do the hard work, it feels a lot more rewarding, and you get more excited for new clothes that you try on, all the things. So, lots of information that I provided in here, but again, going back to those questions that I had said, and probably some out of order, is like, what is my goal on vacation? What do I want to do more of? What I want to do less of? And how am I going to make this happen? And I'm probably saying that wrong, but those questions asking yourself prior to the event of going, because we do need to make this a lifestyle. You constantly spinning your wheels when you get home after vacation is why there's no progress, there's no consistency. Make this a lifestyle today. Do the little things that you need to for yourself and start showing up, because your life matters.